Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna give you my heart, but I'll give you his. We're making beef heart sandwiches. Don't freak out. I know beef heart is not something you immediately go to when you're trying to woo over that special
someone. It's not a filet.
It is not a filet. However, you will get filet type results if you follow our instructions.
All right, so we're gonna clean this bad boy up a little bit. Addison's gonna cut some of this fat off of it. You'll be all chewy in your mouth and stuff on the sandwich.
The thing about beef heart is that you'll notice a lot of this here.
You see all these ventricles and...
It's a heart. You do not want this. I do like to leave a little bit on in terms of the fat on a couple pieces.
It's gonna be chewy if you leave it all on there, but just a little bit on top, make it a little bit more flavorful.
So we're just gonna cut these.
I'm gonna go ahead and get our pan hot over here. Try to not set the kitchen on fire this one time.
No, only this once because it's special. If you cook beef heart, you either have to cook it extremely quickly or you have to take it a really long time. So we're gonna do both. We're gonna sear it quickly and then we're gonna braise it. One of the best parts about beef heart for me is that it's incredibly affordable. It's like really, in my opinion, one of the best kept secrets. Cook it down and put it in stews, soups. I mean, there's just a whole lot. Cook this down and turn it into poutine.
Poutine, really? That's where you're going with it?
If the night doesn't work out.
Out of all the places, poutine.
If the night doesn't work out.
Like she doesn't show up, you just like cry yourself to sleep and
I'm just sitting in my underwear eating gravy cheese fries. I might do that anyway.
That is your significant other. Gravy cheese fries.
In a relationship with trans fats.
This is about 4 pounds of beef heart right here. You're probably only gonna need 2 to 3 pounds of beef heart.
Yeah, because it's just gonna be you and another person, unless
you're spending a wholesome night with your family. All right, while we're breaking this down, it's gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and make our dredge. It's just all-purpose flour, salt, black pepper, white pepper, granulated garlic, parsley flake, thyme flake, chili flake.
Don't stop.
Cayenne. We're gonna coat the beef hearts in these, kind of sear them off to give them a nice little crust before we put them in the oven.
You gotta dress them up before you send them on a date.
If you look good, you feel good, you know? You don't want a really heavy coat on these. If you overcoat them, they can kind of become mushy. You want them all to be the same thickness because if they're not, they're gonna all cook at different times.
Hey man.
So make sure you're cooking them nice and thick.
You got this oil hot, you better hurry, bro. Procrastinating for the first date, and you about to look like a damn fool.
So you see you get that little sizzle going on there. We like the sound.
The sound of love. 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes per side, or until you start to notice a really nice toasty crust on these. You'll start seeing around the edges since we've dredged these in the flour, the seasoned flour. This is where you can just chill right here. This is
chill mode. Have you a glass of red wine.
You're being responsible, the kitchen's not burning down, you're right here by it.
We almost there on these bad boys. We just get wild in this kitchen today.
Now that we've got these seared to where we want, like say, you don't want them in here forever, we're just gonna shake a little of that excess oil off. Then we're just gonna transfer them right into our braising dish. I pass that off to my dog. A couple aromatics, things that taste good, feel good, smell good.
A little garlic, onions, serrano peppers.
I like the serranos because it's hot. I just dropped one of them, so
whatever.
We only have one serrano.
It's gonna be a less spicy evening than we originally intended.
That's just one of God's little plans. You can't question it. We're just gonna toss them right in, raw. They're just gonna cook down in all the rendered beef fat. You don't need any real knife skills. You don't really need much talent at all.
No, I mean, we're here.
Yeah, so I do, however, like to play operation. We're gonna go ahead and toss this into the pot as well with the garlic.
All right, now we're gonna build a braise for this heart. Cinnamon stick, secret ingredient. I don't know, it just makes it taste cool. I don't know if it's better, but it tastes cool. I don't know, you'll see. Little black pepper in there, a little bit of beef base.
That's that thick, dark, chocolatey love.
We're gonna go with a bunch of beef stock. You don't wanna cover them, you just wanna kinda get them where they're kinda hanging out there. You see, they're just like dipping in the pool. And now we're gonna add a little bit of red wine. 200, hour and 40 minutes.
I'll let you. I'm gonna teach you how to sweat these onions. Sweating is just a
thing that I do constantly.
You know when you go to the produce section and like the watermelons just got misted? That's his head. So at any rate, sweating onions, we are just going to get a pan with some hot olive oil. Boom. I've got some beautiful Bad and Bougie salt right here. Look how big that is.
That is like...
That's that flake. You don't need a lot. This is just going to leach out some of the moisture.
So while these are cooking, you want to start your gravy. So we're gonna bring back our pan from earlier that we did not clean, and we're gonna put it right over here and start getting it hot.
Do not be alarmed by the color. I know some of y'all out there are going to hop in the comments, slide in the DMs, talking about you burnt this, blah, blah. I promise you, we've just let this get toasted.
This is a flavorful little oil now. One other thing you want to do right now while all this is working, take this block of brie, pop it in your oven, because you're gonna need this later on when you go to make your sandwich. You're gonna want it nice and melty and hot. All right, so we got our onions starting to sweat down. We're gonna hit them with some beef stock.
Ah,
golly.
Ah.
We got these beach mushrooms. You can use whatever mushrooms you want. Button mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, wild mushrooms you foraged out at your farm.
Man,
whatever.
stop all that. Just use them Beach Boy mushrooms and keep it pushing.
So we got our pan. We cooked our beef heart in, and we're just gonna add these mushrooms right to it and start cooking them down. These are cute mushrooms. I mean, when you think about a mushroom, that's like look at that, that's like a quintessential little mushroom couple right there.
Beach mushrooms are like the baby Yodas of the mushroom world. These mushrooms are gonna just soak up all that color. They're gonna get nice and dark. We're also going to take our golden knife, get some of this golden butter right on in. I mean, that butter is literally like the hottest girl at the party, and every mushroom has just like dropped their Mick Ultra to run over and see what's going on. And then she's gone, just like that.
Like a whisper in the wind.
We're gonna add some of this seasoned flour. Get you about 3 big handfuls.
Or if your hands are my size, get you 11 handfuls. I'm gonna come in and hit it with some black pepper.
Man, crack it up, cuz.
Makes all the difference.
This is just gonna be the base for this badass mushroom, buttery, beefy, whatever adjectives. Adjectives, right?
At this point, you probably need to go iron your damn shirt because she's gonna be here in like 45 minutes.
Go put on your best can of Axe body spray, the one you've been saving.
The whole can.
And now, to no one's surprise, anytime me and this man are gathered, we're gonna add some alcohol to the equation. Glug, glug, glug,
Oh,
glug,
you
glug,
hear that?
glug.
Look at that. Ah!
At this point, you're feeling yourself. Like, you know you're the you know.
We're already halfway through the box of wine.
Actually, I think I could take some more wine. Oh,
you mean
I meant for the pan, but.
If you're having fun watching this, like, subscribe, follow us, Allrecipes, Chunks _eats, Instagram.
Do it if you're real.
So you see this color, you're getting this nice red. You're setting the
thick that's
mood. You're
getting.
setting the mood right now, right?
Look at that.
The man himself.
Hey, I like to take a second to shout out Uncle CC's hot sauce. It's got a little bit of that acidic, like pick-a pepper sauce maybe. It's got like a very pickled red chili.
Hot sauce sommelier?
I run in some circles.
Look, the best way I can describe this is I ate 138 chicken nuggets with this week.
It's good as hell. Shout out to you, Uncle CC. Real talk though, it really does have a really crazy depth of flavor because it doesn't just blow your head off. It's not super, super hot.
More in there.
Yeah. Your gravy's ready. I mean, that's thick. That's thick as hell.
Now it's time to butter up some bread.
Bread, baby!
You can use whatever bread you want. This is just a French loaf from a supermarket. We're gonna take this Pablo Escobar knife and just rub this bad boy down.
Man, that ASMR. Like you getting that for free, y'all. We just giving you that one.
Ooh, I'm just decking this thing out.
For more of a bald guy scraping butter on crusty loaf, go to our Chunks Premium. Fat Kids After
Pop
Dark.
this buttery loaf right in this oven right here.
Pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it.
And you just want to leave it in there for about 5 minutes. Just let it get get toasted. Your oven's on low, so it's not gonna burn it. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna take this time to do our topping for the sandwich, which is gonna be
It ain't hay. It's
a
mushroom.
little crispy enoki mushroom. And gnocchis are kind of like stringy, super cool mushroom. We're gonna toss these right in naked. And
Right in the nude.
hopefully that's how your night ends as well.
Look at that sizzle.
Now you don't want to crowd it too much, but you can fill it pretty much to all the edges. So you're gonna get a little, what we like to call GBD, a little golden brown and delicious. Keep your gravy hot, keep your onions hot.
Sit back and just listen to these little stringy boys fry. And just have a little inner dialogue with yourself about how you're about to crush it. You've got like 4 movies on Netflix you've purposely not watched.
What's your go-to movie?
Man, I went to the movie store and caught a couple anime VHSs.
Ooh, child. You're just gonna want to rest them on some paper towels, spread them out a little bit.
Be sure to salt them.
All right, let's start building the sandwich. All right, so it's time to build the sandwich now. All the stones are assembled, right?
Boom! Valentine's Day gauntlet. I'm about to whoop Cupid's ass.
We got our bread, nice little French loaf, all buttered up and just beautiful.
You got your gravy, baby. Add a little pinch of fresh parsley.
Our onions right here. And now for our beef heart.
Ooh.
You know?
Oh.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a celebration in here.
Man.
Cut this thing all the way down. Use as much butter as you possibly can at all times.
It's gonna melt and just sink into the grooves of this bread.
Let's start layering this bad boy. We're gonna take these brazy babies right here.
That cinnamon, that serrano, garlic, onion. There's a lot of good going on between these buns.
All right, now for the sweated onions on top. Our beautiful red gravy.
Thick, ain't it?
Oh, look at that.
Y'all.
So now we are at the most important part, and that's this wheel of brie. You wanna cut that open for me, bud?
You want me to bust it open for you?
Bust it wide open.
What else has
just-
to be said? What up?
And then just dump it right on top of your sandwich. Just ridiculous.
It's like when people like burn sage. Like,
And this is like the wig at the end before you go out on the town. It's just a nice little quaint sandwich for Valentine's Day for you and your...
but now look, y'all don't worry. We've also made beet chips. And we ain't dropping rose petals on the way to the bedroom.
We doing beet chips, bud. All right, so here it is, the beef heart sandwich. I hear they pulling up outside. It's time to have a date.
Pull up. Now look, it's important. Call your homie over as emotional support. Like, friends should never let friends cut sandwiches alone. Man, what that thing talking about?
Look at this sandwich.
Bro, I'm about to marry you.
I'm about to marry you too. Oh my God.
I ain't got nothing to say. Except this. You get on the back end a lot of those elements of heat that we've dropped in along the way. You get a lot of that heat, but it's just enough.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great evening for you. Chunks does Valentine's, beef heart sandwich. You ain't gotta be scared of heart no more. Like, subscribe, follow us, Chunks_eats.
We love y'all. Text us back.